Today I'm planning on a massive new base build here in the park. For the last week or two I've been set up here on this hill next to the pamphlet, which is nice because it's next to the ranger station, but I can't help but get newbie, like beginner vibes here in this area, so I am off to find someplace better. Something with a significantly better view, and I found just the right place. At the base of the old oak tree and atop one of these long roots lies a reasonably flat, elevated building site, accessible from only one side, with resources aplenty in the local area, and threats aplenty as well. But that is not gonna stop me. Now, I've already spent some time hauling some stuff over here from my other base and setting up a little bit of a camp. I've stocked up on some building supplies too, so that we can get a little bit of a head start, and I'm envisioning some kind of like sprawling grass castle. Some have called it a grassle, perched on the base of this old oak tree, and who knows, maybe we'll extend upward or outward toward the other roots. And also let me start by introducing my alter ego, TMC Cam. I'm Ricky, that's TMC Cam. TMC Cam is using cheats and mods to occasionally help me capture some cool cinematic type of camera angles to help you see the base build and to give like just a bit of a new perspective on some parts of the park. But it's a one-man show here. I'm controlling both ends, so it's a lot of extra work. So, you know, if you enjoy that, a like on the video goes a long way. We certainly have our work cut out for us, and I hope you'll join me for the journey. So, without further ado, let's begin. I still gotta get comfortable with the building system a little bit, so bear with me. I want this to be like a Viking longhouse slash like Helm's Deep fortress. This is like the causeway that leads up to Helm's Deep, right? So I imagine if we get attacked, we're gonna be facing enemies from these two root shoots over here. So yeah, we want our front door to be like right about here where I'm standing. Yeah, Viking Longhouse meets Helm's Deep, something like that. So I think it's gonna have to probably like increase in elevation as we go up the route there as well. So let's just get started right here. It's gonna be hard, but thankfully with the help of TMC Cam, I think I can help get things lined up kinda perfectly here. Let's just start throwing some foundations down. Unfortunately, TMC Cam only knows how to jump currently, but we're working on TMC Cam technology, so hopefully we can get a smoother fly mode at some point, and we don't have to do this kind of bouncing, bounding thing. How about... yeah, we can go 4 wide to start off with. Won't have a ideal center point, but I think that'll be fine. And my understanding of the building system is that you can replace, well, I think these scaffolds are kind of permanent. I haven't seen any other type of scaffolding, but I think you can replace things with better quality materials as you unlock them and craft them. So I suppose we can build the whole thing out of grass today, and then hopefully get it upgraded to other building materials. Now, this is my first playthrough in Grounded or Grounded 2, so I don't know what those building materials are gonna be. I think it's like acorn and there's like thatch and stuff. We'll discover that as we go along. I'll get my basic grassel today, or probably in the next like 10 days, but yeah, then we'll upgrade it eventually to like acorn and stuff. And yeah, here at the back is where we're starting to kind of like hit where the root starts to elevate a little bit. So I think this is where we're gonna want a sort of switchback staircase to wrap around to an upstairs portion. Oh, you know what? Have I not unlocked the upstairs?
My throat is so dry right now.
Sorry, TMC Cam. Are you gonna make it up there? Jeez. Oh, this is the thing. Now I gotta babysit 2 characters. Great. I think at this stage it's time to start with a little bit of construction. I hope that stuff is in range. It seems to be. How far over can I go before it's not in range? Almost to the end, actually. That's not too bad. I've had to retire TMC Cam though. TMC Cam is, like I said, the technology is not quite where we need it to be. Ooh. We got a roach up here. We're gonna build a cockroach nymph right into the floor. We already have a cockroach infestation. Lovely. And he's gone. There's also, there's scorpions that live over there somewhere. There's an orb weaver that lives over there somewhere. And we have cockroaches that wander back and forth, which I've learned are neutral. So that's good to know. Okay, wait. I'm thinking, can't I just remove these in the middle? We don't need to have scaffolding in the middle of the floor, do we? It's gonna look a lot better if we have it on the perimeter, though. Okay, that's it for the outer foundation, and now I'm just gonna put grass floors over the top here. I could have gone with like a pebble or clay foundation. I did harvest a bunch of pebbles and clay, but after doing some testing with it, it's, well, first of all, it's really resource intensive. So, you know, I guess I could go back and do it if I get the resources someday. But for the most part, it just doesn't look that good, especially compared to just a flat grass floor. Day 2 of construction begins. I had just enough grass to complete the floor last night. That is only like a tenth of what we have to build though. Oh my god, we have so much more grass harvesting to do. Luckily, there's a ton of grass around here and it's not like it's difficult to get. I could even go back to the old base over there and get the old walls and tear them all down and haul them all over here, but I feel like it's more time efficient to just re-harvest it all straight over here. And I'll probably get the pallets moved up here as well. Can I, hang on a second. I don't think I unlocked like rooftop stuff. Did I? Yeah, I'm supposed to have like roof stuff. I mean, I need to head over to the ranger station and get that unlocked with some science, I think. Just gotta be careful going this way. Yeah, because there's an orb weaver over there. You know what? I'm gonna take that guy out. I need to stop worrying about that thing. There he is. Yeah, I feel like you gotta practice a little bit to get the hang of the timing and the blocking and all that. So that's what I've been doing. Let's see how I did. Andy, oh no, Andy's here. Uh-oh. Andy should be fine. All right, let's do this together, Andy. Oh, he's stunned. It's over. Just like that. My first official orb weaver kill. Like I said, I've been practicing though. Yeah, I've been practicing against the orb weavers and been practicing against the scorpions as well. So I'm gonna take care of these guys too so we can take their parts over to the analyzer and unlock some recipes. Yeah, northern scorpion chunk. I don't know what that does, but hopefully it's some kind of an armor or weapon. I'm gonna take out Mama though. Does Mama have any other babies here that I could sneak up on, perhaps? Yes, so there's one right there. I think, is Mama awake yet, or am I free to kill this one? Yeah, I am. Okay. Oh, jeez. Block, block, and block, and block. I got envenomated. That's inconvenient. There we go. That's what we want. Take that. Just powering through it. There we go. Got it. And only had to use, what was that, like 1 or 2 bandages? Not too bad. I'm getting the hang of it. I kind of want to take out a cockroach too. I haven't done that yet. It's funny, when I was over here the other day looking around, there were 2 adult cockroaches and like 2 nymphs as well. Haven't seen them in a couple of days though, so maybe they've wandered off. Suppose while we're at it, we could take out one of these butterflies and bring their parts over to the analyzer as well. These guys a little bit more tricky to kill though. Oh. Supposed to be dodging a little bit more. I forgot that was a thing. Getting used to it still. There we go. We got some raw science out of that too. Let's pick everything up and head over to the ranger station. Butterfly boots, interesting. Some armor there. A stuffed caterpillar, lovely. Yeah, from the caterpillar that lives right where my base is. Hopefully that doesn't become some kind of an issue. And a blueberry bandage. Oh, that must be better. I haven't seen the blueberries yet though. I'll find them eventually. And that's all I can do for today. A couple more things though. Orb Weaver Fang and Butterfly Scales. I can do that at 10:46. Oh, that's in like a half an hour. I'll just wait here and do that. And in the meantime, shouldn't I be able to unlock... Yes, Clover Rooftops. Sure, do that. Okay, let's get back to work. I brought a pallet of grass with me, but I'm gonna bring all the pallets up here so we can just more easily access them. And then I'm gonna fill them all up with grass and we'll begin phase 2 of construction. There it is! That cockroach nymph, oh my god. Gotta kill this thing. He has been running around underneath my base, damaging everything. I was just sitting here trying to repair it and getting ready to go out to harvest some grass. I knew this was gonna be a problem. He literally damaged like every single component in the entire base. There we go, roach chunk. I need to analyze that. I'll head back over there in a second, but oh my goodness. What a fiasco. Yeah, see all these little red outlines? I didn't even realize that they could do that, but yeah, gotta repair everything now. What a nuisance. So that presents another small challenge that we'll have to overcome, and that is how to get the bugs to not go under the house, or also to not go on the side here. I was hoping that the house would be wide enough to kind of bottleneck them to the front, but maybe we'll have to do some sort of like a wood stem wall going all the way across the frontier. Okay, we'll get to that tomorrow. For now, I'm gonna go analyze, and I'll spend the whole night chopping grass.
Way to get around.
Okay, fresh new day and a fresh pile of resources to work with, and also a fresh caterpillar, which is inside my, well, it's on top of my base, I guess, technically. Well, I guess this is just how it's gonna be. Every couple of days, we'll get a free caterpillar to take care of. That's fair. At least it doesn't fight back. It could be a lot worse. It could be like, I don't know, a praying mantis or a hornet or something, right? Or a cockroach. Okay, so this will do it for like the switchback portion here, I believe. And, oh, that'd be cool to have like a little kind of balcony here where we could overlook this, like, this will probably be like the storage chamber, crafting chamber on the bottom level, and we'll have like the homey area up top. Andy, cool it. Here we go. Switchback staircase and start working on the floor for the top level, I suppose. There's no stability component that I need to worry about, is there? I could just run this right straight across for now, and then we can work on walls. I don't know, I can't really imagine we're gonna need a whole lot more real estate than this, top and bottom, although the whole bottom is full right now, but building resources, we shouldn't need a huge stockpile of that once the place is built. Okay, build that, and I guess from here we just see how far all this grass takes me and see if it collapses in the process. I don't think that it will. Bit of a learning experience for me though, if I'm being honest. Oh, and thank goodness I can chop this dandelion from where I am right now. Right? Yes, oh, thank goodness. I thought for a second I might not be able to do that. And, yeah, so when that grows into the building, we'll just chop it down. Yeah, how about that view of the park that we're gonna have from up here? Oh, that's gonna be fantastic. We just need to probably build it even taller eventually. I think it's time for me to play around with the walls, though. Of course, we want this to be supported. We want to have nice windows on the side. And I had recently unlocked... Here we go. Yeah, next tier, right. The, windowed grass wall and the stem wall here. Let's play around with the windows. We just basically want all windows, I think. We can't have a view like this and then not view it, you know? Just run the windows all the way down. What you think, Andy? Looking pretty good to you? I kind of like that. And then I'll probably just put a stem wall above that. Yeah, let's try that out, though. Is that okay? I don't think we need windows all the way up there. And now we're just gonna replicate that on both sides and hope that we have enough weed stems to do it, because weed stems are a bit more of a process than are the grass planks. Although all the weed stems that I did harvest to get this project started, they've all regrown. So we can go get them again. And getting to work on a front wall here. Now I have seen that there are like actual palisade walls and gates and stuff, but I haven't unlocked it yet. There's gotta be something I'm missing. Well, looking half decent so far. I'm gonna get these storages moved up because I need like sprigs and a lot of rope and all that stuff. So if I just move my storages up, it'll be a lot easier. Here's the easiest way I've found to get the resources up there. Just bring a pallet with you. Stock up on planks. And then once the pallet's full and I'm full, we can just haul the pallet straight back. That's 36 planks per trip. There you go. How's that for efficiency? Oh, it's quite dark in here. Maybe I should get some lights going on, especially that'll help me be able to work through the night as well. And one final lamp here. Oh, that came together quite well. I'm using some of the slime mold sconces and also just the plant lamps. I'll do better once I get all this crap off the floor. But I think that'll just about do it for today. Let's get some rest and pick things up at first light. Got a fresh new day now, and I did finish putting up the roof and the wall for the upper level here. I do need to get outside though and see what this is gonna look like. It's not too bad so far. I feel like I'm wasting some space over here on this end for the switchback staircase. Oh, you know how we fix that though? Is we build out in that direction, like into the tree. But I think this is gonna be more or less a day of basic construction so that I can just get like the framework done. And I have so many ideas for cool ways to improve upon this. Oh, see, that's not too bad. Let me get a better vantage point for more. Oh, I can't see the blueprints anymore. Yeah, so I think I can do a wraparound, like, porch all the way around the side. And we could have some, like, outdoor furniture there. 360, well, at least on, like, the left side and the right side. We'll put a little doorway in here somewhere to access that. Plenty of room for wall decor and plenty of room upstairs. I need to decide where my, like, main storage hub is gonna be as well. What about that right there? No, come on now. I can't put stuff underneath that? Oh, wait. Yes, I can. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's not too bad. That'll work for now. I could put 3 more storages on this side and then a total of 6 on the top, it seems. And I might be able to stack that 3 high, or all the way to the ceiling for that matter. That'll be plenty. Okay, but now I need to fill up all of these storages with, well, I think we're probably all set. What does this require? These clover rooftops? Clover, stem, and sap. Okay. I do not have any sap. That reminds me though, can I build those sap collectors into this tree here? Or does that have to go into a smaller tree? Let's try this. Invalid surface. What about, oh, I can put it straight out here though. Oh, that's gonna be perfect. Oh, so in that case, we gotta do the thing I was talking about. Delete, floor. Just build those. And I'll get a couple of sap collectors stuck into the tree here. It's totally gonna be like angled up the wrong way, but I think functionally for now, just to get me the sap that I need for construction and stuff, that's gonna have to do it. To get some more weed stems though. All right, I can't avoid it any longer. Andy, let's go chop down some dandelions.
Let's reestablish homeostasis. 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 Let's reestablish homeostasis. Homeostasis. Homeostasis.
This is the last trip to fill everything up. We'll just set that down there, and yes, we filled up all the pallets, but there are no more dandelions left in the area, so I think it's most time efficient to just stop harvesting, and we'll finish that project up another time. I hope, have enough to finish the project though. I guess we're about to find out. Please be enough, please be enough. It's actually to my advantage that I'm putting all these windows in here because it costs half the resources that the regular walls do that I was putting downstairs. So that's why I think I'll be all set. Oh, it's gonna be the sap though, isn't it? That's gonna prevent me from getting everything. Although I guess I could head out on foot and do some sap harvesting. Yeah. Oh, how are we doing good? Okay, on clovers. I think I will probably also need some clovers. Those are really easy to get though, so. Oh man, I have plenty of weed stems, don't I? Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna get some rest probably. It's almost dark anyway. I've been killing all kinds of creatures out there. I found some stink bugs. That reminds me, I should probably check my inventory. Anything that needs to be researched? Yeah, the bombardier parts. Yeah, not stink bugs. Bombardier beetles is what it was. I think I still do need to kill a stink bug. I have found them though. And I gotta research this. Okay, so a trip to the ranger station and a quick harvest of whatever sap I can find along the way. And we should be ready to finish construction here. Boiling gland. I think I need that for, what was it, the cookery as well? What else is that gonna unlock for me though? Ooh. I'll have to investigate all that stuff. Scorching orb, some kind of a staff or something? And a sizzling circlet, I think that would be a trinket. Butterfly wings for butterfly robes, cool. Is there magic? And more sizzling robes, sizzling boots, and the bomb buckler. Cool beans. And might as well unlock the sign set buggy. It's the last thing I can unlock here. Not sure what those are, I guess we'll figure that out later. All right, let's get some sap, head back home, and get some rest. Oh my god, it just happened right before my eyes. The caterpillar has returned. I was just sitting here repairing the floor. Well, I got attacked by a butterfly. The last time I killed this guy, I think... Do the butterflies, like, sense that, oh, another neutral bug is being attacked, I need to come to its defense, or... Oh, no, he's pre-metamorphosis into a butterfly, so essentially they're the same species. Just in different life stages, that's why. Right, because if you attack one ant, another will come to its aid. So... Am I safe? Did anybody see that? Butterflies? Yeah, that was... We concealed the murder this time, so yeah, just gotta be careful that that doesn't happen again. Hot deposit. Okay, and... Do I have enough sap now? I really hope that I do. How much do these produce, anyway? Let's see... Oh... They've produced none since I left, so that's discouraging. I'm gonna need a stool to get the rest of this stuff built. Still massively short on sap. I'll need another... probably like 20 or so. Oh, wait a minute. The sap actually is depositing in here. That's kind of fascinating. I suppose I can get the cookery up here and get that built. Nice. Ooh, what do we got? Oh yes, nachos and mite loaf. Everyone's telling me that mite loaf is the way to go. So we got mite fuzz, mushrooms, and raw aphid meat. Okay, I'll be on the lookout for that stuff. What about some nachos then? Gnat meat, acorn bits, and grub sludge. Sure, you can start working on that. To go, please. I'm just gonna slap these sap collectors all over the place until I get like a few hundred sap, and then we can organize a little bit better thereafter. Yeah, stuff is starting to respawn, so I'll have to be on the lookout for enemies as well. I've already seen the orb weaver down here. I need to dispatch him again. What is this? A giant arrow. So I'm very distracted. Okay, I could very well die because of this arrow glitch that's happening. Take that arrow. It's the arrow I just shot at him. For some reason, it turned into like real world, real life size for a second. Okay, he's unconscious. Finish him off. Got him. What was that, man? That arrow was like, I thought it was a weed stem that we had inadvertently taken down, but no. Oh, I need more bandages too, which requires sap. And I'm out of sap, and I'm out of bandages. Okay, so be careful. Actually, the orb weaver was guarding a sap clump over here. I gotta get that real fast. Oh, man. Why you gotta put it way up there? There we go. All right, Andy. Well, while I'm waiting for the oh, that's looking really cool there. Well, while the sap collectors are working, I'm gonna head out and do some exploration and see what I can find. See if I can find some sap in particular. I've already been, let's just check the map here. I've been to the border over here. I can't cross that border. There are some bugs over there that I might try and take on though. That's the anthill. Yeah, I searched this whole biome as well in search of resources and such. Nothing in particular interesting, and I do need to do that mission over there. I'm gonna save that for next time though. For the most part, I just want to focus on industry for this episode. Oh, you know, I should try to take out a ladybug. I've heard that the ladybug armor is really good, so, but also I've heard that ladybugs are really strong. I think I can take him though. I'm gonna try. I don't know if I want Andy to get involved or not. I suppose it doesn't hurt to have Andy's help. Here goes nothing. I don't even know what their attack pattern is, so... Oh my goodness, I almost killed it in one hit. Oh, he's defending now though. Does he spit? Oh, he's a lot faster than I thought he was. Okay, that's his defensive thing. Almost got him though. Flawless victory, I would say. I would predict at this point. 1, 2, 3, got him. Really no problem. Okay, I don't want to get too complacent. Everyone was telling me that that was supposed to be a lot harder, so I might have gotten lucky there. Got some ladybug parts. All right, let's go to the ranger station and see what that unlocks. Andy, what have you been eating? I didn't realize you could jump so high. That seems a lot higher than he was jumping yesterday. Wow, this guy can fly now. There's 2 bugs primarily that I'm on the lookout for. Cockroach, full-grown cockroach, and stink bug. Also, I think I saw a praying mantis over here somewhere. Wouldn't mind giving that a try. Whoa! Okay, yes, there he is, I guess. Oh man, he's huge too, so... All right, Andy, you know what to do. Watch my back. Andy's going to town over there. Not particularly effectively either. Oh, I should have checked and seen if this guy has a weakness, like maybe hit him in the eye or something. Whoa, 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 whoa. Getting poisoned, almost died there. My buggy is knocked out. Well, revive Andy, harvest the stink bug parts. Good deal. Enchanting. Now it's just the mantis, the cockroach, and I think that's it for new bugs that I've discovered but haven't yet been able to kill. All right, and this is like the barrier here. So someday we can go over and explore that area. The table and all that. Got it. Try to take on a snail. Their weakness is stabbing in the eye, so this is the weapon that you want here, I think. I feel so bad, man. This is cruelty. Maybe we try the archery. Got him. So I can harvest him for... Oh, Achilles heel. That was some kind of a ranger mission there. Snail meat. Snail slime. I guess there's no way for me to break this open, though. Tier 3... Omni Hammer upgrade, don't have access to that yet. I have heard that you can use other bugs perhaps to break that open. Let me know if you know how to break those open and get the resources. Whoop. Ladybug faceplate, there we go, ladybug armor. Some stink bug stuff, lignanberry bandage, and there's the rest of the ladybug armor right there. Ooh, nice. And also a new smoothie recipe as well, cool beans. Okay, let's hope that that was enough sap, though. The reason that Andy can jump so high, because I've leveled up some sort of skill, because I've seen that I've gotten like some cardio upgrades and stuff, or what's going on there. I'm not exactly sure. Andy, help me tear down the dandelion that is just always going to grow into our house. And it's looking good in terms of available resources to get this all finished off. 1 and 2, and that's it. We did it. We got the base built. There's so much more that I want to do here, though, but that was actually a lot more work than I was expecting. I've been at this, well, I did a whole day of resource harvesting and a whole day today to get as far as we've gotten. So I think what I will probably work on is just a little bit of base tidiness and organization. Like, I don't think that we need this stuff here anymore, so I could probably recycle half of these boards and open up some real estate. And next time, I want to advance the mission just a little bit more. But for now, let's sleep through the night and get one final view of what we've built so far. Hey, there it is, the Viking longhouse on the root at the base of the old oak tree here. Can you imagine walking into a park and seeing something like that? That'd be fascinating. So what we need to work on next, okay, to get this all trimmed up, we need a bit of an overhang, like an awning here on the front. We need a balcony. We need a walk-around porch on the bottom. We need to cover up the foundation, probably with stone. I might replace these with stone foundation here on the bottom. What else do we need? We need a better system for collecting sap, I would imagine. And what I really want to do is build a walkway kind of all the way around the tree, because there's a lot of resources around here. It's just hard to get to them because you got to go all the way around, under the roots, over the roots. But if you could just go around the tree, that would make it 100% more accessible. We also need to work on frontal defenses. So as soon as I unlock the palisade wall and the gates and stuff, I'll build a big gatehouse going straight across with like flanking towers so that we could stand up at the tower and shoot down on our enemies if we encounter them. if the base comes under attack. Anyway, I'm gonna get some rest. Thank you very much for joining me for my first big base build here in Grounded 2, and I hope you'll join me again for further improvements, further questing, and exploration. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hey, what's up everyone? Hope you enjoyed that episode there. We finally got TMC Cam working in Grounded 2. Kind of. It leaves a lot to be desired there. So typically how you would do like the free cam, second camera. Of course, I have 2 computers, 2 accounts. I had bought 2 copies of the game to do this. But in Grounded 1, what you could do is use Unreal Engine Unlocker to unlock the console and then go into spectator mode and then fly around and get the clean, like no HUD camera angles. But in Grounded 2, the console is not active. There are a couple of console commands, but for the most part, I have to use third-party applications like Wiimod or Cheat Engine to accomplish what we saw here today. I also had to download another mod to erase the HUD, to like eliminate the HUD, so we had nice, clean, no HUD perspective. So it added a lot to the workflow. It was a little bit unstable. It's not as clean as I would like, but I'm glad that I went in and I did it for this episode in particular. I'm just not committed yet to doing that on every single episode. I might do it for like the first intro sequence. I might do it for future bigger base building type of episodes, but I wish that I could figure out a way to basically have the camera with me at all times. So we'd have it for boss battles, we'd have it for harvesting, we'd have it for traveling, but it's a little tricky being a one-man show to do all that. So let's just leave it at, I hope you enjoyed it this time. I'll look for ways to do it in the future, but I'm making no promises there. But anyway, I hope you'll join me for the next episode. Shout out to all my supporters over here and to you as well for watching through to the end, and I'll see you next time.